It's been a while. I hope everybody's been having a great 2024. With the year officially coming to an end here, I wanted to go back and reflect on my top 5 new pizza places to me that I've had in the year 2024. So got to go to about 30 new pizza places that I haven't had before. Obviously, I've gone to tons that I have been to before. And so if you are in any of these areas, these are places I would definitely recommend trying out. Number 5, we have SoDo Pizza in Orlando. And SoDo is a Detroit-style pizza place that is just very good. The staff was really wonderful. They have a great garlic cheesy bread, and the Detroit-style pizza is wonderful. And if you're into different kind of pops or sodas, they have, not your standard Coke or Pepsi. They have their own that they have. So that's kind of an interesting thing to try as well. And the SoDo that we went to is actually attached to a Mexican type restaurant. So if you have some people who want pizza and some people who want, something else, that's a really good place to go to for that. And if you're in Disney or you're going to Universal Studios or wherever you are in Orlando, this is a great place to try. Whenever we go to Orlando, we're either going to be hitting up SoDo or we're going to be hitting up Giordano's, because those are 2 of our favorite pizza places to go when we get down into Orlando. One place to go in Orlando as well is if you've never been to Discovery Cove, I would highly recommend that place. That's one of our favorites, if you're trying to get something different than Disney or Universal Studios. At number 4, we got Bridgeton House of Pizza. Went up to Maine, visited some friends, and we got Bridgeton House of Pizza, and it's that traditional Greek style that you always hear about in the Northeast. I work with a bunch of people from the Northeast, and they're all telling me about the Greek style in the Northeast. You got to try it, and it did not disappoint. I really enjoyed the Bridgeton House of Pizza. Great to see, friends up there and have that pizza, and it's definitely one I would get again if I was up in the Bridgeton, Maine area. At number 3, got Coast Pizza in Myrtle Beach. I've been trying to find a pizza place in Myrtle Beach ever since the Chicago's Pizza closed down in Surfside. Because I love that place, but then they got under new owners, and then they closed down with the pandemic and everything. So ever since I've been trying to find one, and I finally found my Myrtle Beach pizza place. And Coast Pizza is a New York-style place. They have different slices if you go at lunch, so it's definitely going to be a lunch place for us. And the pizza was just, if you like New York style, it is a traditional good New York style, and it's one of the best pizzas I found in the Myrtle Beach area. So that is definitely going to be on our list. The garlic nuts were okay. We probably won't get them again. They were a little bit oily, and everybody was kind of hit or miss on those, but the pizzas were wonderful. And the parking there is nice and easy, which is always kind of one of those things you're looking for a place at the beach, is you want to get somewhere that you can get in and out of relatively easy and not have that be a source of stress. So highly recommend Coast Pizza if you're ever going down to Myrtle Beach. At number 2, got Luigis Pizza in Flint, Michigan. Now this place had just a tasty pizza. They do a real thin crust pizza, and the salad and breadsticks were also very good. So it was just a really great place. First found out about this place from my buddy Paulie Detmerds. He went there and posted his video on it and recommended it. So we had it on the list for then, but then we were also trying to get Detroit Lions tickets, and we couldn't get the single game tickets, so we actually had to go through group ticket sales. And Thomas B., who was helping us out with the Lions, his family actually owns the Luigi's in Flint, so he recommended it, obviously, and very happy to try it out. Now the Flint area has got some not so great areas going through it, so when you're driving over to Luigi's, you might be kind of thinking, I'm not sure about this, but it is well worth it. The pizza there is great. The breadsticks are great. And if you're going by the Flint area off 75, whatever, it is definitely worth trying out. And then at number 1 for 2024, we went out to Colorado, and we went to a place called Alpine Pizza that was in Vail. And it was a phenomenal Detroit-style pizza place. It's got a great story, run by one guy. I actually met the owner who was working that day we were there. And I love just kind of those pizza places where somebody's trying to start out making their own pizza, and you see the owner there like really putting his heart and soul into what his product. And it did not disappoint. It was excellent. The views there were great, and it's on the Lionsgate end of Vail, so you can actually park in the Lionsgate parking structure. And they also have free parking during the summer months, which is great. But even if you're there, most people are there in the winter. Highly recommend getting Alpine Pizza Company, Detroit-style pizza when you're in Vail, Colorado. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe. Remember, if you're having any kind of a draining issue in your home, to call your county or city water department first. I hope you had a great 2024, and I hope you have a wonderful 2025. Now, one place that I went to that I would not recommend, for the pizza at least, is Harpoon's. We went to Boston, and we went to Harpoon's Brewery, which was an awesome brewery, and it was, for the beers, it's great. You can get different flights, and it's definitely a cool brewery, and I would go there for checking out the beers, but I would not recommend getting a slice of pizza there. We went there, and, they do the cuts. So I always hear my buddy from New England Pizza Review, Jim Mirabelli, talk about cuts of pizza, because in the Northeast, that's how they do it. Usually it's a slice of pizza, a piece of pizza, whatever, but they do cuts, I guess, in Maine and Boston and whatever. And so we had a cut of pizza from Harpoon, and not very good. Would not recommend it. But I would recommend going to check out the Harpoon Brewery. It was definitely a cool place.